Hi guys, Ken Chigbo aka Ken FX Freak, and I'm back with another week roundup and look ahead to the key events. Now, I just want to jump straight into last week's takeaway, and it's the back end of last week on Friday where we had the labour market reports and non-farm payrolls, where numbers actually blew expectations out of the water, really. If we just take a look here quickly, just to refresh our memories, if you haven't seen those already, bring those into the spotlight here. 943,000 jobs being added to the economy, beating expectations of 870k and the previous of 938. That was revised higher the previous, which is good as well. And the unemployment rate actually dropping down to 5.4%, which is very healthy, beating expectations of 5.7 and much better than the previous of 5.9. So considerably better data. Now, obviously, you saw the dollar here jumping very aggressively to the upside. Let's just bring this on the 1 hour chart and have a look. Look at that, huge momentum. Now, why did we see that? The reason is remember, we were speaking about the FOMC. That's been the main thing. The market's trying to suss out, when are you going to act? When are you going to start withdrawing all the stimulus in the markets? Now, at the last rate session, they were dovish because they said the jobs economy is not anywhere it needs to be, the job market, excuse me. So now the fact this is higher, it puts the market's expectations that the Fed got to act sooner rather than later, because this is good. The economy's improving, inflation's been higher, generally speaking, in the US as well, and now jobs are improving. Obviously, we need to see another good reading perhaps next month, but otherwise, this is very, very encouraging to start positioning for tapering of QE, which means dollar positive. All right, guys, let's just take a look here. Euro. All right, I did mark up a trade idea here, but you're not having it. Joking. But by the way, guys, for all sort of full trade ideas and fundamental analysis, daily, analysis and educational stuff, go to the link in my bio and sign up to our new community, which is called the Freak Financial Freedom Community, where you get access to a Discord, you get access to all my education, technicals, fundamentals, and ultimate guidance to financial independence and building wealth. 3 bits of education there. Serious amount of value, and obviously, as I say, in the Discord community, we're pushing out trade ideas across forex and cryptocurrency, stocks, so on and so forth. So anyway, euro dollar. Remember, we had this big left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Obviously, we're breaking that neckline area again, that big support. So keep an eye on that. Could be subject to further downside. I know I'm personally looking for there, so just something to be aware of. I like the look here of Aussie dollar again. Deleting that, you're not having that potential trade idea. We've got this big flag structure. Here's all of our pole flag structure, expecting that to extend to the downside and carry on south. One of the main things as well, in terms of like a potential outperformer, keep an eye on NZD, okay? Because the RBNZ are very close to potentially raising interest rates right there. Data has been improving, business confidence, consumer confidence. What do we have recently? We had labour market data last week for New Zealand as well. Let's just bring this up here. Let's have a look. NZD. Look, big improvement there. Unemployment, the employment change, 1%, smashing expectations, and also the unemployment rate as well. So very, very encouraging data there from New Zealand, which, yeah, I expect NZD to outperform against some of its peers across the board. So do keep an eye on that. Other than that, it's generally a light calendar this week. No major data to keep an eye on. US CPI. Expecting dollar bull momentum to pick up now. One thing to just note on a daily, obviously, remember we had these moving averages, the 50 DMA and the 200 DMA, and obviously we had that bullish crossover, what's known as the golden cross. Obviously, that really reconfirming that, and we should just see this extend to the upside and go and challenge these highs of 2021. Other than that, that's it from me. Do not hesitate to check out Freak FX community. As I say, link in my bio on Instagram, and BluFX, amazing solution. Do not hesitate to check them out, because they are, if you want to become an all-rounded trader, they've got great risk management protocols in place for your best interest, really, so that you're not running wild with all this, excessive leverage that brokers give you. And obviously, you don't have growth there as well. You have growth opportunity with BluFX. Prove yourself, you're going to gain more money. Other than that, that's it from me. Let's get it.